in Sydney.
Back at home.
Yes. It's actually been almost a month to the day since we got back. Sorry about that.
We have been busy.
Yeah, we've been very busy for two people that have no jobs. We've just been visiting family, friends,
doing all the life admin stuff that we hadn't done for a year and a half,
going
to the dentist.
Yeah, restarting our private health insurance.
Yeah.
We are in Darling Harbour at the moment, so we're actually having a sort of touristy-ish day today. I don't know, I just wanted to get out of the house. I kind of dragged Krissie out, honestly.
I did want to come out and go back to all our favourite touristy spots.
Yeah, but I was just sick of sitting inside, and I've been doing a lot of driving recently and I'm sick of it. So we're out for a walk.
Yeah.
We're currently in Darling Harbour. This is it was a touristy area, but this is where all the restaurants and stuff used to be, and it's gone. But this is still a nice area.
The other side of the
other side is that's where we're heading now. So we'll show you that side. And then there's a really nice walk around the water all the way to the main tourist area, which is Circular Quay. So we're going to be doing that today, and then probably heading into the Botanic Gardens as well, because we love a garden. Okay, we're detouring.
It's actually been a few minutes. We realised we didn't have sunscreen.
It's like we haven't travelled. I forgot a hat and I forgot sunscreen. I'm literally, what is going on?
We got home and just promptly lost all of our knowledge of how to function.
Unbelievable. Anyway, yeah, so we went to buy sunscreen and now we're detouring to get some lunch. We have a bit of a walk around the harbour, so we're gonna fuel up and then and then start our walk.
Yeah, but that does mean we're gonna dip kind of into the city, so we'll show you a little bit of that.
It's really not that exciting in the city, but no, you can see it anyway. Alright, we're back on the walk after our lunch tea tour. We are currently on the Barangaroo waterfront area. It's really nice. Lots of people on their lunch break out at the moment. There's lots of cool restaurants and stuff.
Yeah, this is a relatively new area.
Yeah, it is. There's a huge Crown Casino here. Rumour has it Taylor Swift stayed here for a night when she was here a couple of weeks ago. But there is a new walk around the casino that goes all the way around the harbour, which is where we're going to try find now, because honestly this area has changed so much in the last couple of years. It's different from last time we were here.
Yeah, a lot of stuff seems to have changed since we were last here, which is a surprise.
It's exciting.
A year and a half in a big city.
Yeah.
But it's weird not knowing exactly where we're going.
I know, it is.
Alright, we're on a little break on our walk because it is actually really quite warm today. And we're not really used to it still.
No.
After
so many months of cold.
Yeah, not really having a summer since summer 2 years ago. But we thought while we sit here
with this very cool background.
Yes, it is really
kind of looks fake.
It does. We thought we would chat about what we're actually doing with our lives now that we're home.
Apart from panicking.
Yeah.
Yeah, so it's actually been, as of today, it's been about a month since we got home. By the time this video goes up, it will have been 6 months.
Yeah. So, thankfully, we've already had a lot of vlogs go out since we got home. And we are going to keep making more because we're actually really enjoying it. We're going to do, as we said, we've got a few more coming. Unpack with us.
Our favourite foods.
We went to Canberra. We've been to Canberra since we got back, and we made a little vlog of the best things to do there.
Yep.
But we're also obviously kind of needing to go back to real life stuff, which is not very fun. I actually start a new job in 1 week today, which is very sad, but also very good because we haven't had income for well over a year now.
Yes.
Yes, I am actually starting a new job as a travel agent because I enjoyed
So relevant.
yeah, I enjoyed our like trip and planning our trip so much that I have done a little pivot and I'm going to try that out for a bit.
Yeah, and I don't know what I'm doing yet, but like that's part of the fun. It's figuring something out. I'm not going back to the job I quit. That's all I know.
Yeah.
But hopefully by the time this has gone up, we'll be more settled. But yes, it's only March, so it's still early on in our getting back. But we are really seriously considering moving to London. We've sort of started considering it. I mean, for those that don't know, we were meant to move in 2020. That is what we cancelled and decided to do the world trip instead. So we were originally just going to go back and move, and then we were like, actually, nah.
Yeah. But we've always had that like in the back of our minds.
We've always
like,
had
what if we moved to the UK?
Yeah, and then we went to London so many times, as you have seen, and we just loved it every time. I think, as Krissie said, we've always been a bit curious, like what would have happened? I have been fortunate enough to move out of where I was born, but Krissie never has.
Yeah, I lived in Sydney my whole life, and I mean like right now, as of like filming this, we are moved back in with my parents, so thank you again, Mum and Dad, for letting us stay.
Yeah, but we want to start again, and we just thought, what if we started again overseas?
Yeah.
So I assume if you're seeing this, it has not been cut because we've decided to go ahead. In which case, enjoy the moving to London vlogs coming up, because we will need to sort out everything you need to do to move to London.
Yeah, if we do go ahead with it, we will be vlogging the whole process.
We will be doing the youth mobility visa, the same visa we got approved for initially. They've extended the age cap now, so it covers you till you're 35, so we're fine and dandy. They did also raise the price 66%, which is less fine and dandy, but that's okay. That's what right now is for.
Yes.
Making
it's
that
all
money.
about saving money.
Yeah.
And seeing. I think if there's anything we learnt from traveling full time for over a year, it was that like we can.
Yeah.
Right? Like we are capable of saving money and then living on a budget to achieve what we want to, rather than living the way that most people do. Like I would rather save money and live on a budget so that we can travel more than splurge on stuff in like the regular day-to-day.
Yeah, always. So that's the current plan. I think it's just about adapting to being back home and just still trying to live the way we want to live.
Yeah.
I think the most important thing to remember for us is that this wasn't a trip. It was like a change of lifestyle.
Yeah, it was a fresh start.
So the intention was never to come back and live the same way we were before. It's to keep living with a bit more freedom.
We both, I don't know, like we have friends that relate to this, but I don't know if like in the wider world people relate to this. But we both went to uni because that was what you did, right? You finished school and you went to university, and we both chose to get a degree in something that we had a moderate interest in.
Yeah.
And then both of us started working in those fields and went, actually, I do not care enough about this for it to be 40 hours of my week.
Yeah.
So we're really just trying to figure out what we want to do, what we do care enough about to spend like 1/3 of our waking hours on.
Yeah. So that's the plan. The plan is to keep muddling through it until we have a plan.
Yep. Hopefully by the time this video comes out we will have a plan. I think we will, like closer to when this video goes out, we might film a little update.
So for now we're going to go back to our walk. It's probably less than half an hour to Circular Quay, so we'll take you on that. Also, I wonder how this compares to the Burj.
Oh my god, this is like
a quarter of it.
1/10 of the Burj.
Just googled it. The Burj is more than 3 of these tall, which is truly so horrifying, because this is one of the tallest, if not the tallest building in Sydney, maybe?
I think Centrepoint's taller.
It's definitely up there with one of the taller buildings in Sydney. And the Burj is 3 times this. Horrifying.
Crazy. I feel like having been away for so long, I've really come to appreciate like Sydney Harbour.
Yeah.
And how nice it
beautiful.
is.
Yeah, it is.
I feel like,
I agree.
I mean, you're slightly different because you didn't grow up here. Having grown up in Sydney, like, when I think of the Harbour Bridge, I think of, God, I hate driving across the Harbour Bridge. It's such a pain.
Yeah.
So, like,
I
never really, like, view it from, like, a touristy point of view. But having been away for so long, I'm, like, learning to really look at it with fresh eyes.
Yeah.
And it is a really nice place to live.
It is. It really is. Alright, we are now in the Botanic Gardens, just sitting across from her. This is our last stop of the day. We walked all the way from Darling Harbour and we're very warm.
Yes, we've been walking for maybe like an hour and a half.
Yeah?
Or so. But as you've seen, we have stopped many a time.
Yes.
If you just like to walk, it's not that long.
Yes, it's a very nice walk. So yeah, we're just gonna wander around the Botanic Gardens and then head back. Hello, from several months later.
Yes, it is the 1st of September. And I think that we were just with you in March.
Yeah.
It's been a while.
It's been a while.
Stuff has happened.
Stuff has happened, yes. We're on a dog walk. So we thought we would give you a bit of an update because in the last video, or in the video just before, or the clip just before, we said 3 things. 1, that Krissie was going to try and be a travel agent, or really wanted to be. 2, that I wasn't going to go back to my old job. And 3, that we were thinking about moving to London.
Yes. So the first one, travel agent. I did become a travel agent.
Success!
For 6 weeks, and then I hated it and I quit.
Still a success.
So like, kind of achieved that, but didn't stick with it. But that's okay. Now I know that it's not for me. Secondly, yes.
I didn't go back to my full-time job. I did go back to the workplace, but in a casual position. And honestly, I think it's win-win because the pay is so amazing, and I'm still getting it, but like not that much. And I have another job that I enjoy way more, and it's all just going a little bit better, teeny bit better than pre-trip work.
Yeah, and
not in terms of how much income we're making, but happiness.
We're both, come on, Benny. Also, we're house sitting.
Yes,
currently for my parents, but we've been doing that a lot.
We haven't been paying any rent the entire year. So if you're interested in house sitting, like send us a message because we have pet sat and house sat all around Sydney and it's been amazing. And lastly,
yes, we're both working retail jobs to save some money because the third one, moving to London,
we are doing it.
Is a go.
we didn't, I feel like we sort of knew we were going to. Ever since we left London last time, we were just like, oh, I really want to go back.
Yeah, we basically hadn't confirmed it because we were like, let's just go back to Sydney.
Yeah, see what the vibe is. We just wanted.
Because I was like, if I love being a travel agent, maybe
yeah,
I'll stay and I'll do that for a bit.
But also we wanted to see.
Lighting.
It's beautiful, actually. Oh, there we go. We also just like, we were like, what if we're just on the travel hype? Like we're on it. We're not even like ourselves right now. We're different. When this isn't regular life. Yeah. So we'll go back to regular life. We'll see what the vibe is. And you know what? The vibe is low. It's not the best vibe, so
Yeah. We just don't feel like we're ready.
we're not
to
done.
settle.
Yeah, I mean, we're like late 20s, early 30s, and I know this is the time when you're supposed to want to settle, but I do feel like more and more now people our age are just like, no.
Yeah.
So we're not going to, and we're going to move to the UK, and it's going to be great, so come along.
Yeah.
It's like rapidly approaching.
Yeah, so we're leaving in January. We've actually already started filming a vlog of like booking the trip and a few other exciting things that we're doing like when we get over there. But we filmed a few vlogs when we got home from the trip, and I just haven't edited them because life happened. So coming up, you've actually got a few Sydney, Canberra, that kind of thing vlogs.
Adelaide, that's exciting.
And then once we're done with all of those that we filmed and never uploaded, we will get started on the moving to London content.
Yeah. All right, well, this clip is getting long and we're going to take Benny to the dog park now, so we will see you next time for, is it a food?
I have no idea at this point.
It's a something, it's an
Maybe
Australian
unpacking.
video.
I don't know. You'll find out next week.
But enjoy that, and we will see you next time.
See you then.
Bye.
Bye.